Okay, this is Wildmoon, Premium Series 4, World of Warcraft DC Unlimited action figure. He is a Moonkin Druid. He's a Night Elf Druid in a Moonkin form. And let me show him. I got him a little early. Like, most comic stores don't have him, but I was able to get him off eBay from this guy. And I'm surprised that he's out so early because no one else has him. The Headless Horseman came out with him too, but I didn't get that. So as you can see, he is he's got all feathers. He's just like an owl, like a bird. He even has, you know, birds have 4 toes. He's got 1, 2, 3. They have 4 claws, and then he's got the 4th right there. He's got a beak. I'm not sure why they call him a bear. He's got the claws. This is a night elf Moonkin Druid because of the ears you can see, and he's purple. And I know Tauren Moonkin Druids are brownish, and I know that thanks to, I stopped playing. I had in the Burning Crusade, I had a level like 37 Tauren Druid. Didn't get to Moonkin form, but I know a little bit about, I've played with Moonkin Druids. I guess, what are they? They like to start off fights. They can only use balance spells. I guess they like to start off fights with Starfire, then maybe a Moonfire, then some Wraths, and then if you get close, and they hit you, the guy hits you, then the thing entangles them, and you get back up and fuck them up. I don't know how good Moonkins are in terms of DPS, but if you want to tell me, tell me. So yeah, this is my friend Vincent Van Gool. He told me a little bit about them. I know that they have, I never knew this, but they have a, they rotate between a solar and a lunar eclipse, and that gives them different spells. I don't know what the hell. If you know, let me know. I've never made a Moonkin Druid, as I've said. I think they have like an increased spell damage, increased defense. Let's go totally off topic here and talk about some World of Warcraft stories I have, and maybe they'll be entertaining, and if not, I could just ramble on and entertain myself. So yeah, when I originally started playing World of Warcraft, let me get the light in here so you can see him better. I thought that the game was going to be like a vast world, and you would get lost in it, and let me get some more shots. And you get lost in the world, and you know, you could go out. I heard that there was cooking and fishing, and I thought that you could just go out and get lost and like not have contact with people and just enjoy the freedom of a huge natural world. And the world is huge, but you are so interconnected with people through chats and stuff. But that's why I made a hunter. My main was a hunter, and I was a leather worker. I was like, oh man, it's going to be so cool. I'm going to have a pet. I'm going to camp out in the wilderness, build a fire, go fishing, make my own pelts from animals that I kill, and I'll make my own food, and it'll be so fucking cool. I'll be all alone, and I'll have my pet to hang out with, but you know, it didn't work out. Eventually I dropped leatherworking because leatherworking sucked for hunters in the original game. Fucking bitches. So I went to engineering. But then they made leatherworking fucking good. And in the Burning Crusade, they made some hunter items. But what was it? Originally just black dragon scale. So let's go crazy. I'm just going to go crazy and talk about shit. I'm going to make this video like 20 minutes long. I think it'll be hilarious. I hope I'll enjoy myself. When I started off as a hunter, as I said, I was pretty inexperienced. I remember doing Black Fathom Deeps, and a staff dropped, and it was a rare staff, a blue staff, and it gave mainly to intelligence and spirit, and I took it, and I didn't let the mage have it, because I was like, hey, this is an upgrade for me. I was like, why shouldn't I roll on it? So I took that, and I was a dick. I mean, I didn't know how to play the game, so I did that. That was pretty stupid. it was kind of funny one time. You know that boss in Oldmon? When the room, it's like the staff of Ra, and the thing comes, and the door opens, and that huge, like, woman, that giant woman comes out, and she's got, like, doesn't have a level, she just has a skull and crossbones. When that happened the first time I ran Oldemon and I saw her come out, I was like, oh shit. I was like, she is too many levels above us, and everyone stayed and fought, but I fucking, I ran back. I just started running, and I ran back to the entrance to the dungeon, and I left. I was a coward, and I think my group killed her anyway. But that was stupid. But I did do one thing good with my priest. I was doing Hyla. I was doing Shadowfang Keep one time, and just going from story to story here. One time, yeah, Shadowfang Keep, we got up to the last boss, and my whole group died because they were idiots, and they went on top of the different levels when they fought the last boss, so they weren't in my line of sight, so I couldn't heal them, and everyone died. I told this story to Vincent Van Gogh, so I don't know what that means, but yeah, this is a story I had, and my stories are not that great, but, you know, everyone died, and the boss was left with left, and I was able to kill him. I just kept putting on Shadow Word Pains, running around, and was flash healing myself, and eventually died, and I resurrected everyone, and that was pretty cool. I really didn't get a thanks from my group, which they're kind of fucking noobs. They were dicks. I don't know how you couldn't thank me for fucking saving their asses. So I used to I was good at making gold, getting gold, and, because, I mean, I saved up for my epic mount. What is it? You can get gold. How did I get gold? In the original, I think I wait around in Fellwood, in that one swamp where there's those elementals that, drop, essence of water, so I got a lot of that. That sold for money. And then in the new game, I went in, what was it, Shadow Moon Valley. I went, and in the corner by Black Temple, there were those air elementals that dropped, I think it was Essence of Air, and that sold for a shitload. I would fly around with my epic mount and get that, and that made me quite a bit of money. I also used it to craft some things. Also, yeah, I just would kill humanoids. That fucking helped me. I would just kill humanoids, or I go mining, just searching for places to mine. Kill humanoids, you can sell the cloth and whatever you get from them. So it's fun to grind. It's fun to grind. Oh, one time I got in Winter Spring. I got the purple dragon sinew for that bow. That epic bow. That was like the best in the game. I forgot the name of it. I got that thing. I sold that in the auction house. So. What do you think the hardest 5-man dungeon is? For me, I just played the original, really. The hardest 5-man for me was Blackrock Depths. I mean, it took a long time. I mean, it wasn't, I mean, if everyone was as skilled as me, I'm not incredibly skilled, but I know what I was doing. If everybody was in my group was as skilled as me, it wouldn't be that hard, but, you know, you get some fucking noobs. So, yeah, Blackrock Depths, I only got to the end of that once, and I beat the quest. What is it? You beat the boss, who's like, fuck's the name? The Bizarro head of Iron Forge. You kill him, and then you get a good rare ring I got from my hunter. And you get the Magnite Bronzebeard gives you that quest, and he finishes it. So I don't know. What do you think the hardest 5-man was in the original? I thought Blackrock Depths was pretty hard, but I heard they made the game a hell of a lot easier since the original. So what else can I talk about? This is my 19th DC Unlimited World of Warcraft figure. I really like to display them. I'll probably want to get like a few more shelves. I mean, they're not. I like the quarter scale figures better. These are probably like 1/10 10th scale figures. They're all like 6 inches tall. But like the quarter scale figures are usually like over a foot, and they're my favorite. But I love these guys. So, oh yeah, you know it's fucked me up a lot. That tunnel that leads between the Eastern Plaguelands and the Western Plaguelands, where there's like that giant crypt fiend. I gotta tell you, that shit's hard. I've died a number of times from that. And oh yeah, that town in the Eastern Plaguelands. I don't know what the hell the name of that town is, but it's a bitch. I'm just trying to remember everything I can from World of Warcraft. I just wanted to make this video insanely long. So, you know, I think that's all I can really think about. Does anyone have an owlbear? Tell me how an owlbear is. Can they compare with mages for DPS, a fire mage? Somehow I don't think so. What are the positive benefits of an owlbear? Night Elf Druid, what can they add to a group if you have a raid? What can they add? Is it good to have one? Would they be good DPS in a group, in a 5-man, to take over a hunter or a rogue's place or a mage's place? I don't think so, but there you go. He's got horns. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. So, yeah, whatever. Awesome figure. It's a really cool figure, and my next video will be of the quarter scale Batman or the gargoyle I get from the Philippines. So, after that, I'm done with statues. My statue addiction is stopped. After that, I'm just buying Confessor Dahlia, the female undead priest. And I told you I got this figure before it ever came out on eBay. It's not in any comic shops or anything like that. So if you want to get it off eBay. And so far, I've made like $35 from these videos that I've been putting up. So please click on every advertisement you can in my video, so I can make some friggin' money. Now, don't do that. Don't click on any advertisement unless it applies to you. I really don't care about the money, but whatever. So there he is. My stories were a little disjointed today, but it's a good figure, and I hope you enjoyed this preview and review of it, and hope it showed the figure to you well. So, see ya.